I can't believe it. A mission is open and I get to go inside. Today was to be an oceanside ride between Mission Santa Barbara and Mission San Buenaventura. I headed downhill from Sally and Andy's house to see some of the sights of downtown Santa Barbara. And importantly, I wanted to make sure I stopped by the Presidio because of its role in the history of Santa Barbara. It's really a must-see place. From there, it was down to the ocean, to the parks and the communities and neighborhoods and roads that lead from Santa Barbara to Ventura. Even though it was cloudy, it was hard not to be excited and happy about being able to go on this road along the ocean.
Chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Tell me, how long you gonna stay here, Joe? Some people say this town don't look good in snow. You don't care, I know. Ventura Highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, the nights are stronger than moonshine.
I'm looking out at Rincon State Park. Such a lovely place. What a great coastline.
'Cause the free wind is blowing through your hair, the days surround your daylight there. Seasons crying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air, in the air. Wishing on a falling star, waiting for the early train. Sorry boy, but I've been hit by purple rain. Aw, come on Joe, you can always change your name. Thanks a lot son, just the same. Ventura Highway.
Although the mission was established in 1782 because of earthquakes and other vicissitudes, the current building dates from the mid to late 19th century. There's a lovely tile mural outside that depicts the relationship between the church and the city over time. A small museum between the gift shop and the church itself preserves some of the artifacts of the mission's history. And then there is a very pretty garden that clearly is being used right now for the church's program that's between the museum and the church itself. It's full of statues and shows some social distancing sort of worship spaces, a few small shrines, and it was even in use while I was here today. I was really happy to be able to go inside of the church building, and while I was in there, there was a private service that had just completed, a service of prayer by a priest for a person in a wheelchair. They were all very friendly, and it was great to see the church being used, even in a social distancing kind of way. In comparison to Spanish altar pieces of the time, this one is fairly plain, but it's beautiful to see the statues painted with St. Bonaventure right there in the middle. After touring the church, I went to see some of the town, and Ventura is clearly a neat place to be. It's got a kind of groovy vibe, and the fact that it sits on a series of parks right on the ocean makes it a pretty cool place. During the next 2 days, I'll be going from Ventura to Anaheim, about 120 miles. It'll be a big test for my bike battery. Can you believe it? My ride is all done, and now the sun chooses to come up. Go figure. Well, thanks so much for joining me.